Hi, I'm Sarah and welcome to my how-to video on how to do a multicoloured hair. So today I've got my Arteza canvas panel, which is pre-primed and it's white, so I'm planning on leaving my background white for this. My Arteza oil paints here all set up. I've got my reference photo that I'm working from and I've got that on my tablet so I can zoom in and out, which is really handy. Selection of Arteza paintbrushes, sizes, thicknesses. It's handy to pick these out before you start. So when I'm working on my Dream series, it's a multicoloured splash of paint. So I'm working in all different colours and I want it to be bright and vibrant. So I always start with the eye, and when I use the eye, I always do that the same colour as the picture is. So I've got a blending medium here which thins my paints down, and I'm just going to get my black and just thin that down. Just going to outline the eye. While I've got the black on the paintbrush, I'm going to do the pupil and add the colour in after. Then on the inside of the eye here, we've got some little bit of brown. I'm just going to blend that with some of the black to just make it a bit darker. So let's get a bit of brown going in there. So the inside of the eye here is quite light. There's a little bit of green, a little bit of yellow. And I'm going to put a highlight. It's really important when you're doing eyes to add the highlight. Even if there's not highlight in the photo you're using, make sure you add a highlight. It adds that shine, it makes the eye look glassy. So on here there's a little highlight going across, and dab a little one up there as well. And also along the bottom rim of the eye. And then I'm going to go around this black bit here, just really gently adding a really subtle highlight to the inside of that eye. And already you can see that it's just bringing out that wet look. Some eyelashes coming off here. Hares have really nice long eyelashes. Okay, so now we've done the eyes, I'm going to move to the outside, and if we have a look at this reference photo, what I want to do is pick up any areas that are light and use light colours, and any areas that are dark in the fur, I'm going to use my dark blues, I'm going to use my purples. I'm using quite a flat round brush here. I'm just going to slop it on. You don't have to be neat about this, just go for it. And I do like to kind of match both sides so that you've got some bit of symmetry. Just going to clean my brush, I'm going to grab my white and I'm going to add a tiny little bit of the blue, and I'm going to just go over what I've done with some brush strokes. So we're going for like a rainbow feel. It's all going to be multicoloured, nice and colourful. Ooh, that's nice and bright. Don't worry too much when you're blending your colours, because when you go from a yellow into a blue it's going to go green. Don't worry about that. I'm just flicking my brush up to give that impression of fur. So I'm just lightly pressing my paintbrush on the canvas, just right on the tip, and I'm just flicking it, and it just gives you that nice line. So let's just get this dark area in, and all the inside of the ear is really black, so, and with a little bit of pink at the bottom, so let's just keep going down with the black. So before I started this I didn't make a plan apart from dark colours in dark areas, light colours in light areas. It's just whatever you feel like. The line here between these light and dark colours is way too harsh, so what we want to do is we want to pick like an intermediate colour to just break that up. So I'm changing the direction my paintbrush is going quite a lot. Right, I'm happy with that ear. Under the chin, you want to go dark again because you want to really highlight that head. So let's go dark blue down here. Put the base of the dark down and then we can go over the top and add some nice highlights. So I'm using quite a lot of the brush here. I'm pushing it down and using all of its body. And then we can go in with some light colours. Just wanted to get that base of the dark ones down. But it's important, if you've used a colour at the top, try if you can to bring it down and you get that nice transition, and then there's not like a colour sticking out at the top that looks a bit peculiar. Let's do some splatters first. So get some of your brush paint thinner and just blub some at the side and get it really thin, like I'm talking like super thin. So it's like practically dripping off the edge of your brush. So I'm just literally gonna flick the paintbrush like that, and we're gonna get some splatters on here. So just gonna go like that, and already that looks super cool. Don't be afraid to get it on the hair as well, splatter across it. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on how to do a multicoloured hair in oil paints, and have fun. Thank you.